Charli D'Amelio just had surgery. We'll tell you what's going on and talk about the exciting new makeup collab that she and her sister Dixie are doing. Also, Addison Rae's new podcast with a very special co-host. I'm Kelsey Banas and you're watching The Daily Report. And no, sadly, it's not me. I wish. Last week, fans were startled to see their fave, Charli D'Amelio, with bandages all over her face. But don't worry, she's okay. It turns out Charli needed some surgery on her nose. Not like a nose job way, more like she can't breathe out of her nose type of way. Back in April, Charli explained the situation, tweeting, quote, "Fun story time, so I broke my nose in August, and ever since then I have had breathing problems in my right nostril. I was supposed to have surgery in November and to fix it, but then I started having problems in my left nostril, and now I can barely breathe out of my nose at all." Fun fact, Kyle had that surgery too. Oh my god, you're like Charli D'Amelio.
We're both TikTok stars.
So yeah, with an issue that severe, definitely want to bump that surgery to July. But like, we get it, she's busy, she's got so much going on. Of course she had to do it later on than when she thought. And in true Charli fashion, she made a TikTok about it. In the video, it seems we get a before and after of the operation. The after being many bandages. She captioned the TikTok, quote, "Surgery is done and I'm so beyond excited that I was finally able to fix my breathing. And soon I will be able to be in dance classes again." Shortly after, she tweeted out a thank you to all of her fans for their support, and though she was in a little bit of pain, she exclaimed how excited she was to be able to dance again in a few weeks. Whew, thank goodness, because I've been missing my Charli content. Just had to deal with Kyle's content. And while Charli is still recovering, she let her fans in on a little bit of bad news yesterday, tweeting, quote, "Hi BBs, sorry I have to take a little break from making any dance content since I am not supposed to be dancing yet, and it could prolong my recovery. I hope you all understand, and I promise all will be back to normal soon." So even though she can't dance, it seems she's still having a good time watching Step Up Revolution with her parents, drinking apple juice, and icing her face. Literally the life. But of course that face has to be in fighting shape because now she's the new face of two huge companies. Cannot relate. Both Charli and Dixie made an announcement last Friday that they were both going to be quote-unquote genealogists for Hollister, a title which means they got to test some genes with Bill Nye the Science Guy and also design their own pieces. I don't know if they really got to test with Bill Nye the Science Guy. Was that a joke? Is Bill Nye the Science Guy now the face of Hollister? What is going on? Charli told Cosmo, quote, "It was a little bit crazy, especially because I'm so indecisive. I was like, I don't know what to pick. They gave us so many options, and Dixie was even able to draw some designs for the sweatshirt I wanted." She went on to say they got to pick the colors, the design, and even the fabric. The experience was so fun that Dixie may even want to design her own line someday. Ooh, hint hint nudge nudge maybe? So with that big news being on Friday, you'd think being the new face of Hollister jeans would be enough? You thought wrong. Except that yesterday they announced they would also be the new faces of Morphe II, this sub-brand of Morphe that is more geared towards Gen Z and is designed to be the go-to for beauty enthusiasts looking for a fresh face look. And no, Morphe did not pay me to say that, even though Morphe hit me up. That was pretty good. Charli told Allure, quote, "With Morphe, we're working together to show that you are beautiful with or without makeup." In fact, the tagline for the new sub-brand is, quote, "Simple yet stunning," and will include natural foundations in 20 shades, jelly eye shimmers, glossy lip oils, and more. When asked why launching Morphe II was important, Dixie said, quote, "We don't hide anything on TikTok, and this line feels very aligned with what we stand for. We want to show that blemishes and acne are okay. I love how natural, fun, glowy, and fresh Morphe II is." Charli then added how important it is for teen girls to have access to a brand like this. She ended it saying, quote, "I love that Morphe II can be both colorful and fun, but also natural and affordable." Okay, don't pull my leg. I'm already sold. A jeans line and a makeup line? What's next, a reality show? Oh wait, they might be already getting one. Those lucky, lucky girls. It seems like these sisters are about to spend so much more time together, and apparently that's not a problem at all. According to Dixie, the two are really strong collaborators, and their relationship is always getting stronger as they grow closer every day. Charli agreed, stating that they already do mostly everything together, and even though they had a ton of fun on the project, there were some compromises along the way. But they are not the only TikTok family members working together now, as Addison Rae just announced that she was doing a new podcast with her mom. Mom, This means that we could do it too. How fun. The podcast Mama Knows Best launched yesterday with the first episode titled, quote, Life Before You Knew Me. The show promises to give fans an intimate and authentic look into Addison and her mom Sherry's dynamic. According to Spotify, in this, quote, original series Mama Knows Best, Addison goes to her mama for advice on all things growing up, getting real about her relationships, friends, and family life. Mom, seriously, like we could do this. Kyle, you too. Should I start a podcast? Is that my next move? Kelsey on the pod. That's actually hilarious. And fans are understandably excited about this new podcast, tweeting things like, quote, this will be full of awesome talks. I'm so proud for the both of you. Can't wait to learn something from this two queens. Excited to hear and witness your journey. And even Kourtney Kardashian commented on her Insta saying, quote, cannot wait to listen, because apparently Addison and Kourtney are BFFs now. So who would I be best friends with after I start my podcast? Chrissy Teigen, obviously. Chrissy. Now we want to know what you think. Which are you most excited for? The jeans, the makeup, the podcast, or all three? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel, and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey Banas, and I really think a podcast would be fun. We have all the time in the world, Kyle. We could do it. Okay, doing it.